Hello, hello, welcome back to Haunted Mat Yoga. Rachel here, and today we're going to do a quick hip mobility routine, and no props are needed for this one, just your mat, and we will start in a seat. So walk the feet out to plant a little wider than hip width distance here. Hands can come behind, and we'll start with some windshield wipers. Excuse me, Alice. We're rotating side to side here. Try to find as close to 90 degrees with the legs as you can. Challenging one leg even to open as wide as it can before the other chases it to the sides, or passing through this frog shape in the center, really opening up through the hips. I really like windshield wipers, getting that internal and external rotation going. Let's take 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Pausing with the knees over to the left. So rise up and bring the forearms to cross in front of you, grabbing onto the elbows. Sitting up nice and tall. Just going to rotate the spine here, twisting left and right. Keeping that 90-degree bend in the legs. Great. Inhaling center. Exhaling twists. For 3, for 2, and 1. Let's recenter, facing just between both of the legs here, facing forward. We're going to do a lean, bringing either that left elbow or left shoulder down towards the left knee. Inhaling to lean, and exhaling to stack back up. Nice. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Hello, Alice. She is really excited about hip mobility. Who isn't? Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Back up at the top, release the arms. Let's pivot the knees over to the right. Excuse me, cat. Doing that forearm grab to start here. Exhaling to twist. Inhaling to center. Side to side, maybe one side feels better than the other. I know that left side definitely felt better than my right. Great, last 2. And last 1. Meeting back to center, kind of facing between both of the legs here. Inhale up tall, and let's bring that elbow or shoulder down towards the right knee. Nice. Exhale. Inhale down. Use the exhale, stack back up. We've got 3 more here for a total of 5. 3, 2, and 1. Back at the top, release those arms, and we'll turn to face the front of the mat, stretching the legs out long. We're going to do a hip walk here, sitting up nice and tall. Shift the weight over to the left butt cheek to scooch the right forward, and then shifting to scooch. Pike walk it all the way up to the top, and once the feet come to the top, we'll reverse and take it back. And this is really great for challenging your hip mobility while your hips are in flexion, as well as strengthening through the pelvic floor. We're going to do one more walk forward and back. Try to stay nice and tall through that spine. Also cleaning all the cat hair off my mat at the same time. How useful is this drill? Great. The next time you're at the back of your mat, pause there. Let's bring the hands behind and cross right ankle over left thigh. Left foot can come up to plant, finding a seated figure 4 here. Try not to let the spine round away, but staying nice and tall. And we're going to open and close this right knee. Inhaling to let that knee come in towards the chest, and exhaling to drive it away, opening that hip into external rotation. Closing and opening. Nice. Let's go. 3. Strong breath. 2. and 1. Great, stretch the legs back out. We'll take that right to the other side. Left ankle, right thigh. Right foot can come into a bend. And inhale, let that knee relax and come in. Exhale, open it out. Just keep a flex through that left foot, closing, opening. Let's go 3. Keep the spine tall, last 2. And last 1. Great, release the legs out and we'll tuck them off to one side. Take it forward to a tabletop. Coming to all fours, hands and knees here. And from here, let's take that right foot and step it just outside the mat. So to open that right knee up towards the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, push the hips back, almost like you're coming to a child's pose. That right knee is driving away. Inhaling to pull up. Exhaling to push it back. Nice, let's go for 3. For 2. And last one, we'll pause in this one. Take a full 2 breaths here. Great, let's take that back up. And we'll take that right knee and we'll bring it behind, sending that foot up towards the sky. Engage through the core here, knit the ribs together. We want this movement to come from the hips, not the spine, as the right knee points to the right side and passes by the elbow. We're drawing a circle with that knee. Great, stabilizing the core. And if you have clicking or discomfort, reducing the size of this circle, really knitting the ribs together. Last one in this direction. And then we're gonna switch, pull it in, take it out to the side. Maybe one direction feels better than the other. I know that first direction definitely felt better than this way for my hips. Last 2. And last 1. Great, let's point that knee out to the right side and extend the leg, plant the foot. Extended leg, a tabletop. And I'm gonna keep the core and the rest of the body nice and still here and flex into, I'm gonna scoot so you can see my foot. Flex into that right foot. We're gonna stay still as we rotate, taking those toes up towards the sky and back forward. Rotating that leg into external rotation and closing. Keep the hips still. Slow and controlled. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Great. From there, let's rebend into that knee and slide it so we can cross right ankle over left thigh once again, but we're in our tabletop position. Let me scoot back onto the mat here. And we're going to take some cat-cows with this crossed leg figure 4-leg shape. I'll turn here so you can see what that would look like as well. Oh, get my arms out of the way. And with an inhale, let's reach the heart forward, draw the shoulder blades together down the back. Exhale, push the ground away, contract. Great, inhale opens that up. Exhale away. Great, take 3 more breaths here. You can always pause and hold one as well. Last round. And then slowly the spine comes back to neutral. Let's tuck the left toes to extend back through the leg and send that right leg right over to the left side. Awesome. With an inhale, start to sink the hips down towards the ground here. And exhale, push away to relift up. Inhaling down. Exhaling up. 3 more. This is 3. 2. Stay strong through the upper body. Last 1. Step it back to a plank and lower the knees down. Great. Take a breath here, and then we're going to move that into the left side. All right, left foot steps outside the mat. Start to open that left knee up towards the sky, maybe planting that foot down. Inhale. Exhale, push the hips back like you're coming to child's pose. Inhaling to pull up. Exhaling back. Great, up and back. Nice, last two. And last one. We're gonna pause in that pushed back child's pose-like shape. Take 2 full breaths here. Letting that left knee open back, opening the hip. And then we'll pull back up out of there. Let's take that left leg and send it behind, foot up towards the sky. Engage through the core as we start to move into that circle, taking the knee to the side and passes by the elbow. Keeping a strong core, strong upper body, so we're just moving through the hip here and always adjusting that circle for your body. Great, let's go ahead and switch that direction. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Great, point that left knee out to the side, extend the leg, plant the foot. Great, foot is planted, flex that foot. We can come to the inner edge of it, staying still through the body as you start to rotate, turning the toes up and down. Toes up and down, rotating in that hip socket. For 3, 2, and 1. Great, start to rebend into that knee and we'll cross left ankle over right thigh for a tabletop figure 4 variation. With an inhale, heart reaches forward. Exhale, push the ground away, contract. Inhaling to open. Exhale away. Great, take 3 more breaths here, working through these cat-cows. Maybe one side feels different than the other. I can definitely feel more of a stretch through my outer hip on this side, personally. Finishing off that last one, spine comes back to neutral. Give the right toes a tuck to send that leg back, and we'll send the left leg over towards the right side. Nice. Inhale, start to sink the left hip down, and exhale, lifts. Nice. Inhale it down, exhale it up. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Step it back, plank, and lower the knees. Great, we've got one more drill here that we'll take on each side to wrap this up. We're gonna go from a pigeon to a lunge. So I'm gonna come towards the back of my mat, and I'm gonna send the right leg back, lift it up off the mat, pull that through to cross into a pigeon. Taking that right shin down, left leg can send back, sinking the hips down, flexing into that right foot. Awesome, you can always have blocks under the hands here as well. Great, take an inhale, reaching the heart forward. And with an exhale, start to shift the weight into the hands, pulling forward as we start to pick that left leg up and shoot it through to a lunge. Adjusting that right knee to a lunge position, sink the hips down, and we'll take it back. Pull the hips back, adjust this right leg to cross towards the left side, left leg shoots back, and walk it back, pigeon. Nice, inhale, exhale, shift it forward. Inhaling it back, exhaling it up. Let's take one more and we'll pause a little bit longer this time. Back. Take 2 full breaths in pigeon. I like to stay nice and lifted, but you could relax down to the forearms if you want to take a little longer here. And when you're ready, we'll take it back forward to that lunge. Send that left foot through, sink the hips down. Blocks can always be used under the hands here. Really tucking the tailbone to open up through the hip flexor. Great, and let's step it back, tabletop. All right, we're gonna take that one on the other side. Starting towards the back of my mat here, because we are taking up a lot of space with this one. Let's shoot that left leg back and then pull it through, crossing it in front of the right. Right leg could wiggle back as you sink the hips down. Inhale, pigeon. And with an exhale, start to pull that up. Right leg shoots through, pivot on the left knee. Sink the hips down, lunge. Nice, inhaling back. And exhaling forward. Nice, let's take one more like that. Inhale back. Exhale forward. We're gonna go back one more time and pause there. Inhale back. Pause in that pigeon, flex through that left foot. And we'll start to take it back through to that lunge when you're ready. Shift forward, shoot that right leg through, adjust that left knee, sink the hips down, take a couple deep breaths here. Great, when you're ready, pushing into the hands, shift the hips back and step it back to your tabletop and coming down to kneeling or a seat. And that is our quick hip mobility today. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, please check out the link below for Patreon, where we do multiple live classes per week for as little as $8 to $12.50 Canadian. Don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube. It really, really helps more than I could possibly tell you. Thank you. Have a haunting day.